Steve, an interesting game today, 2-2 in the end. What were your thoughts?
I think it was a game of 2 hours really in terms of our performance. I thought we started really sloppily, really poor, inexplicably really. We just weren't at it in that first half an hour, and in the end probably could have been more than 2. You know, we just were hanging on a bit, and then a little change of shape, and we obviously got the goal from the set play. We just changed. It was like flicking a switch, and that gave us the confidence to push on. The last 10 minutes we could have got the equaliser with the chance at the post and come out. It was a great effort, and we carried on second half where we left off. I thought, as I say, for the first 30-35 minutes it was all them, and then the last 10 minutes we started to get back in the game once we scored. And it shouldn't give us that. A goal shouldn't have to give us that spark. You know, we've got to try and get that within. And the message at half time was just to carry on where we left off in terms of what we were trying to do, play on the front foot, play further up the pitch. We were too deep first half, playing far too deep and inviting pressure, and second half totally different. It was like looking at a totally different team in terms of how we approached it, and deservedly I thought got back and got a good result then.
And how important was Craig's goal just before half time?
That was massive. It was just, as I say, it needed something in the game just to get us going, and you know, from a set play as well, which we'd worked on yesterday, and Craig getting round the back. I mean, he could have had 3 today from that similar situation. So pleased for him, and pleased that we've been able to get that practice has paid off to get us back in the game. And like I say, second half, you know, we could have gone, once we got the equaliser, we could have gone on 1-8 goals. You know, cleared off the line, a couple cleared off the line, and scrambles and all sorts. So I thought we were well worth the point.
Conceding from set pieces has kind of been a bit of a weakness for ourselves this season, so to be that threatening from set pieces today must have been also pleasing.
Yeah, you can just see the importance of that when they come in the games, the importance of the quality of the ball in there, and the quality of the movements, and just being brave and getting across your men and taking up the right positions, and that's what we did, and you know, thankfully we got our reward for that.
And then looking at the second half, we started well after the interval, but couldn't really trouble the keeper. 8 minutes to go, Romy pops up with the equaliser, a bit of a super sub.
Yeah, we just felt that obviously Dates was running out of steam. He started to tighten up a little bit again. We didn't want to risk him going beyond that and fatiguing and being out for several weeks again. So we really looked after him, bringing him off. He was tired. We felt Romy might just get something because he runs well off the striker. He's used to playing that 10 role, running in behind. And although we were playing a 4 in behind Macaulay, he gambled, and Macaulay got a little flick, and I think took it round and the keeper and slotted it in. Great little finish. And
then looking at the starting 11, it was 3 changes to the Hartlepool defeat. A new role for Joby, just behind Macca, but then obviously a debut also for James Brophy.
Yeah, we just felt, you know, James is very quick, and you know, he gets us up the pitch quick. He picks the ball up and likes to run at people, and we just felt today that was the right thing to do, is to put him in, see what he can do straight away, rather than, you know, have him on the bench coming on for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I felt he might affect the game more from the start. So, and it gives us a chance to have a look at him, see what he can do, and try and fit him into what we're doing as well. So I thought he had a good debut. Thought he worked hard and looked dangerous. You know, running at people. Almost got in a couple of times and cut inside. And you know, I think he's going to be a decent loan signing. So, and Joby playing a 10, which he's done for Jamaica many times, and he knows that role. And it wasn't working. That's the thing. We couldn't get enough pressure up the top end where the centre halves were and the deep midfielders. So we needed to do something just to get 10, 15, 20 yards further up the pitch to try and put them under more pressure. And in the end, we did that and created a few opportunities during the second half as well.
Welcome 2 players back as well in Josh and James. Josh looked to come off a few minutes ago. Was he struggling towards?
Yeah, he was sore again, in the same area basically. So there's something not quite right in there. He's got some inflammation in there that's causing aggravation and causing some soreness. So in the end, I just felt that we were actually going to make a different attacking type of substitution. And obviously when he went down and we scored, we felt Danny was the right person to bring on, just to give us an extra height, because we knew that with Rendell coming on, they put balls in the box, and you know, Dan can deal with that along with Jamie.
With 2 coming back, there was also another injury, of course, with Josh Karoma. What's the problem there?
Yeah, he just collided with Alex Lawless in training on Friday, and just hurt his shoulder. So and he had all his back spasms. So you know, he wasn't fit enough to be involved today. So simple as that. But he should be fine next week, along with hopefully Matt Harold, and you know, we just need to get everybody back. You know, I need to have a selection headache, and I haven't had that for a little while. And if I've got a selection headache, I know we're heading the right way with everybody coming back into fitness. We're still a bit short in certain areas, so this week will be about recovery, having a look at still where we can strengthen the group at the moment, which we can. So that's what we'll be doing on Monday morning with myself and Martin.
Matt and Moons were obviously injured for today, but they still made the journey. That kind of sums up the togetherness of the squad and people wanting to be here to support their teammates.
Yeah, I think that's what we've got. We've got a group that wants to be together, wants to spend Saturday, if they're not involved, helping and supporting the players that are playing. That's a great spirit, and that showed on the pitch. You know, the spirit showed on the pitch to come back in a game which after half an hour looked lost. So, you know, as I say, that's the thing I try and welcome, and you can't be successful without that type of spirit and togetherness in the squad.
And having come into the game on the back of the 3 defeats, how pleased were you with the character shown today to kind of put that rot to an end?
Yeah, it was important. As I say, coming to the top of the league away, it was always going to be very, very tough, tougher than some of the games previously that we've had. So, and to go 2 down, you think you do fear the worst a little bit. But as I say, all credit to them for coming back and getting a really good draw in the end. I thought it was a really good point.